You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
What the French,
Did
Toast?
you think I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
Pickle you, kumquat!
You're overreacting.
No, Bill, overreacting was when I put your convertible into a wood chipper. Stinky McStink face!
You Hoboken.
You have questions. I have the answer.
Devalan see all.
Bosses Los Wagwan, Halama, how are you, Levum Bear? This all started with why do they keep changing our name? Let me tell you something first off. I am very irritated. Very irritated about the fact. I've been noticing this a lot. I've seen it all through my life. A lot of motherfuckers seem to only be cool with you, those of copper colored skin, if you ignore and stay oblivious to certain shit, just so they can stay comfortable, so they can, you know what I'm saying, stay around or whatever. They don't want to hear certain shit. I'm not that one. I don't give a fuck if it's only 2 subscribers on this bitch. Those will be the only 2 motherfuckers I talk to the whole fucking time I'm on here then. I don't care. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm not gonna sweeten up shit. So it's more better for you to comprehend. Guess what? This shit ain't for you. That's just what it is. It's a million other motherfuckers out there you can go watch or be, you know what I'm saying, get your information from. All right? If it's, you're not feeling it here, go somewhere else. And you slinging those subliminal shots and shit, fuck your life. All right? It don't exist any fucking way in my book, especially after that shit. Like, what the fuck? That's the shit I'm talking about. Now, for you that sit here and read my fucking title, all, love all welcome, you are welcome. Even like when I'm speaking to you about certain shit that's on your side, I'm not about to sugarcoat the shit for my fucking side. What the fuck? And first off, what the fuck is all this side shit? I'm on nobody's side but my own. I know the secret. I know the fucking key. Fuck out of here. And I'm not about to sit here and argue with a motherfucker that still believes in Santa Claus. I'm gonna try to speak this to you in a way that you understand, because the way we see it is in a mirror. So when we speak it, we see that's forward, but when you receive it, it's gonna be backwards. I don't know how to explain that. Alright. It will be spoken to you in the order that we see it, but remember that we see it in the mirror, so therefore it may be backwards when you receive it, but it is forward. Playlist, Brother Bobby Hemmett, Dr. Delbert Blair, and the Universal Mind, day 29, night 21, fair, or possibly snow after 7, because we're the motherfucking weather, man. Nothing is forgotten that is scribed on the matrix of the brain, Dr. Delbert Blair. Alright, you see it. But this is how we read it. The hero of our cosmic journey. It reads, you're the one you have been waiting for. You are of the original vibration coming to life with mirrored justice to fulfill your source's vibrational law. Translate universal law. The legend of this hero we speak of is deep down in all of the universal collective consciousness. We all know and speak of this legend. Side note, so you can be more clear to the understanding to where we're at with this. Religion is for the do's and don'ts, training guide for those who entered with no soul. One with soul, spirituality. I always have a problem saying that, spiritual. No training guide, religion is not needed. You understand right from wrong. This can be proven at the lowest plane, lowest vibration. The plane that we are in now. That was here first. On this, what we call y'all call Earth, you know, the key. They were not of the physical. I remember some years ago, this one individual was asking me what was the return of the new. And for that person to be so spiritual and supposedly know so much stuff, and then when I kept doing more studies, I started understanding why they did not know. Because they stopped with the Orishas. They believe they are a child of, okay, you know what, all right. So, yeah, that's, anyways, let's start. Okay, the sequence that he started with, he says 7 universes divided into 144 sectors, subdivided into 144, I think it's billion galaxies each. Each galaxy divided into 144 million constellations. Each constellation divided into 12 solar systems. Each solar system divided into 12 planets. 144,000 galaxies. Would it be saved? With that being said, I honestly, another thing that I want to go on with that whole, this reality, fuck no, there's no way it's real. You know, I have another issue with this. You're going to hear me repeating stuff too, that, okay, so the sun is fake, right? That's false. Maybe satellite, whatever, right? That's false. There's no way that we are feeding off of that, right? So that means that that is feeding off of us. And I go more into the studies. I find Dr. Delbert Blair starts talking about this too. He say the same thing. And he starts saying something about the sunspots, stuff like that, right? So I go further, because that was then he was talking about it. Now, the pandemic and other things that happen, I look. Every time something like global or something tragic happens as a collective, we get sunspots. So, yeah, fuck what you think. We don't feed off of that. We probably transmit and get certain downloads around there, but yeah. But anyways, when we going into that, if that is feeding off of us, that means that's that false light, that false bitch that's transmitting false information back. All right? Now, in this universe, they practice God's ship. Came from the 9th and 10th dimension. No physical body. Most planets don't have physical substance. I think that's why when we look, we be like, there's nothing there. But then you see like these monuments, like tall statues or whatever you want to say. I seen one earlier today, and I think it was from the secure team. They showed this like monuments on Mars. And, you know, it just looked like one of those doors you see in one of those movies. Like, I think it was Stargate or something where they walk in. It looked like that. Now, on another note, when I seen the structure of it, I remember I had some surgeries, and there was times where I was not here. And I remember going amongst these huge beings, and I was like Tinkerbell. And the shape of that structure mimics what I seen when I was not here. I was here, but I was not here. That's another thing when I say I lose a lot of time. There's no way this is the real. There's no way. We sleep too much. Even when you sick, you have surgeries. They make you go to sleep. They make you go to sleep to heal, right? Yeah, you gotta, when you wake up, you're just connecting. You're just keeping the physical connected. They always talk about that cord thing that goes the other way around, son. He said there's 22 planets like this one. The other ones, I believe the ones that are like this one were right next to him. Once again, like we said, we're so low in our vibration, we don't see them, right? And there's planets that we've come across that have certain images, faces in them and stuff. I believe those are those planets that are just like us, but they're in a higher vibration. So that's why we don't see them. And I believe Mars, Jupiter is one. Well, Jupiter fuck around and be a sun. It's something about Jupiter that is, I've always had a thing with Jupiter. I'll go into the whole Jupiter thing later. And you know, I said there was 22 planets like us, right? There's another 22 that's like us that don't agree with the experiment that's going on. That's I gotta go back and rewind what I just said. I know I did. Alright, so I don't want to go all into the scientific stuff or whatever, but all the research that I went through was through Bobby and Ed, and then I read those books and that he talks about, because he gives you a lot of books to go through, right? And Dr. Delbert Blair, right? The lecture where he goes into talking about this, about the to relearn the information, the downloads and stuff. That's what it is, right? Because nothing is new under the sun, and especially this one. There's nothing new under there. Goes into the information, you know. Basically, what I can tell you is what we read and what we've known, that we're supposed to be going by universal law. What they're playing out here is just imitating what's going on out there. Those that wear crowns now, they're not supposed to have crowns. That's false. That's false power. And I'm not understanding why, you know what, I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't care. But something is really fucking weird. Something's not right. Something up with this energy. And I believe that we are entering into something. We're about to go into wherever this key, whatever this key belongs into, whatever lock it goes into, we're going into that. I don't know if that would be considered like the earth folding in or flipping. Now, see, that's another thing that got me. They were talking about the earth flipping. If it's a ball, isn't it supposed to roll? So what the fuck is this flipping shit, right? So I think that's what that flipping is. That's what that means, that the key, which is the earth, is entering something. But you know, I don't think it's necessarily that. Because so how it plays, it was non-physical, fall physical, I remember seeing Etruscans, Iomians, then it was like Negroid. Oh, it didn't trickle down to Caucasoid, Mongoloid, and then those that don't know what they are, like they run around saying they're Indian or something. I don't even think that's real, or like the name was real then, or something. I don't even want to get into that. I just know that's some pseudo bullshit. It don't make sense to me. Anyways, then when you go back up, those that were here first, that were not of the physical, they're the conductors of lights. Either hold the key or wear the key, all right, of that vibration from the original source that came in from out of the seventh universe. All right, so we, not the first, second, third, you know, way out there, like an experiment. Like, it's so funny because who made a good example? Look, we're like a fucking locker room. Like everything is stored here. Everything is here, and I guess I think that's what the other 22 don't like. They're not in agreement with the experiments, especially, you know, the whole thing of those that false rule. I don't know, that just really stuck out to me. It's very interesting. Yeah, I definitely have to take notes on that. You know, when that third goes try to hit around, that might be the one that hits the reset button, or the key or something, or that's when we go in. But anyways, back to what I was saying. They was talking about this key entering, flip-flopping. I think that's just a big a collective awakening of those energies that enter, that were being cycled around, but were being detoured off the cycle or something. It's the path, because that's one. I find that very strange because it's a path, it's a street, but like you know how you have the cul-de-sacs, it looks like that. Like if you can see down there, why the fuck would you go down there? Pretty much, I don't. Something's weird, and you know what? That might be that fucking religion shit. Because you know when you do that, you give away, so therefore you're trapped, and you're trapping those that don't have, so they can recycle again. Keep up with me because I go everywhere. Back to that third, that will do another type. But I think, like I said, it's gonna be more of the non-physical, and I think that's when stuff comes from up. You know something else? They speak a lot about this technology. I think those that are coming in that are invading now, the technology, the contract technology that they have is what we've been hearing for the last couple of years. Like, you know, those loud booms that everybody been talking about. They can give you an actual location. They point to the sky. Many say it's the ground because of the vibrations, like earthquake explosion experience they're having. We believe that is, once again, like we said, either the earth folding, flipping, or that is the contract that they have, that technology, and that's where those fires are going to be coming from, like underground or whatever. I could have sworn something was hit some years ago that fucked up somebody's shit underground where they couldn't do that anymore. Like it was destroyed underground. I wonder what the handlers did with our gold acorn statues. I can't find mine. Alright, back on the page. Conductors of lights. Lights is, alright. So this whole thing about light traveling, blah blah blah. Yo, I don't believe shit these motherfuckers say anymore. It doesn't make any sense, especially if we're being told by scholars that look up like us, and then those that are able to connect to the universal consciousness are saying that light is, all right. And the key is the hand that represents the light. Why did I say that? The key is that. Okay, so you know how you see. I don't know why they don't show us the images and statues in the pyramids that are here on this land, on our land here. But those that you see over there, Africa or whatever, when you see them, they have ankhs in their hands, right? I've never seen them with the globe in their hand. I don't remember seeing anything with a globe. And those that they put at the bottom that they are at war with, and we think we're not at war. They're shameless. They're our friends. I believe that the race is for them to exterminate us because we are the light barriers. We hold the crystal. Is that how you say it? The crystal, that light back there in our body. We have that, and that's universal light that's up there, and that's like, it's like a fingernail. I feel like we're the key, and when we unlock the universal law, the vibrations will rise. We need to raise the vibrations of the 12 densities. Negritos. I don't know what that is. 12 densities need to be raised. That is L, right degrees. Turn, right degrees, turn, so on. Oh, right degree angle, 90-degree angle. Okay, all right, turn, and so forth. All that became and end with A. It's only one that is. That's why they're doing the swabs. They do the swabs because it's the bloodline that they're trying to annihilate. You can't though. It's pretty much everywhere, and a lot of it is unseen. Would you called light years, they're that away. And I mean, like, they're here. We need to come to a higher vibration to connect with them more, to be able to understand what's going on, so they can counteract the contracts that were made under others that were unseen. The thoughts of last life consciousness. When they come in, they come in from what we're disconnected from. Yeah, this is relayed information. Outside of the source of the seventh universe, every civilization is weaker than the one before. Written by Victor Doe, we know that. It's something about a cycle that's indecisive. You know, that what is transmitting false information. It's diluting what is the instructions. I wonder why they do that. It's like a tally or something. Maybe or something, really. That red one was Mayat Cosmic Order Justice Committee, but it is not called Mayat. It's another name that's not even a name. It's like numbers. I want to say 447 or 997. But when you speak in frequency, it's a program. So, I gotta pause. You know, it's something about universal mind into soul body and goes through thoughts. It's something about these universals. It's something about them. It's like they're all not real except one is half. Like it's maybe there is only 7. No. There's 7, but 6 of them are false, and they're levels that you have to go through. It's like a cycle you have to go through. When you get to the 7th one, man, that just pissed me off, because I know you don't have to keep going through shit to get to the 7th, and then that's when you go through the green. It's something about going through the green after the 7th. Yo, see, that's the I want to go home, yo. I don't think you understand. Like, I want to go home. This is not home. I knew this when I was younger. Like, this is not right. All right, deck telling me to lighten up. All right, so it's out of the 7th. Out of the 7th. After the 7th is the open door to the original. Nope, it's not. It's not even to the original. It's like the, you know how like a motherboard looks? It's like, it's not even the chords yet. You're not even at that part. You're pretty much walking through numbers and shit. It's pretty much like that. But before you even get to the numbers, it's a whole bunch of colors you never even fucking seen. Then it's fucking numbers. Like, this is a, we in a video game, yo. In a fucking video game that's obviously better than Mortal Kombat, because this shit just keeps going and going. But yo, the original thing was, they're mimicking what is out there, because they can't do that out there. They're changing our names so we can never know who we are. the more you change them. You notice they change them more and more. They change them every time a collective is rising, you know. And stop letting people put fear in your hearts when you're 144 are gonna survive. I used to think that shit too, and I used to laugh at people like, ah, ha, ha, ha. And then I found out that it 144 came in, you know, they came in with a contract. They signed a contract. I'm like, contract? But where the fuck? So I had to go deeper into that shit, you know. And I found out more information. Just come on, you gotta answer all the questions for me. But I want to know, now I'm at that point where I want to know not even what's controlling the game, if you want to say, or the holding the controller. I don't want to know that. I don't want to know what is the machine controlling the controller. I want to know where the thought is coming from first. I want to know that. That's where I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna know the creator of that thought, you know. And the further I go, all I see is me. You ever pay attention to that? Ain't nobody here or coming here to save you, son. It's all about you. Fuck boy, thought I was gonna talk about his little dead ass Slytherin fuck trophy. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Don't nobody give a fuck about y'all. Y'all don't fucking exist, son. But that is false power, man. And that deletion, when that happens, whoo, that's gonna be fucked up, because that is some real fucked up cosmic debt right there. Like, I hope y'all have fun riding this goddamn fuck every nigga ride, like on some real shit. Annihilating that went held and kept this year. It also fucking like, I be looking at people like, how the fuck do you do that when you know we are of the substance out there? So how long do you think you're gonna get away with that bullshit you've been doing? I guess it doesn't matter, because time is an illusion, right? I'm just gonna keep riding that thing, thinking I'm gonna keep resetting shit. You know, what's gonna be fucked up is when the 7th and the 1 collide. It's gonna smash the fuck out this shit and cleanse it the fuck out. What's the point of the reset button when the machine is just straight malfunctioning because you got this nasty ass virus in there? A mirrored effect. A mirrored effect. Coming soon. And next ascending age. Remember, that's what it is. I'm still on this key gold melanin. We are the fucking key, son. I wonder if what would happen if we as a collective went to the pyramids and walked down the chambers and out the other side. Meanwhile, you think of that. How about I play around with that y'all think is protecting what's under the combs? You know, you can't continue to hold that hostage when it is not yours. I will tell you, the way will be made by us making it. Mirror the fact. They copy what they see, what they know out there. You want to know how to defeat. You heard the stories before. That you're told to shy away from. That you're told that is evil. That's demonic. that is your key, because that is the key for many to see what is unseen. They are attacking us spiritually. And every cycle they do that is a new opportunity to cut their cords. The universe wants to co-conspire with us because we are one with the universe. You know that legend we speak of, and we all know this legend deep down inside. That is you. Only you can save you. And all the mini yous, you should activate all of them. You come close to all, you become one. That's when you become in the purple, more royal, beyond royal. The great wave is 40, the alchemist. Stop dabbling and playing with their spells that they put out there. You sit here, oh, I do, it makes me powerful. You're just giving your shit away. You know those are like the marks. The marks. Like the marks. Okay, so there's a certain birthmark that's on people that looks like a crescent moon that's upside down. That is the mark of the alchemist. It looks like this. Like that. You see those moons. You see how they look. It's like, sort of like that image. You see the eye. You need to pay attention more often than, usual. I understand the division between many divines that that are in a certain bloodline, that hold certain codes in your what they call DNA. You may know people that you say like are in your family. They could even be friends, and you have what you call birthmarks that are similar. When there are it's 4. I keep saying 4. When there are 4 individuals that have marks that are similar, it's a mirrored effect. And it's not a light dark, it is. Let me look more. When that is done, you need to look at one that is, it's a chain. It's like a universal chain occurs. No. It's a chain. It's like I want to say something about kettle or cow when you brand them. It's like a branding. The more it spreads, the more it'll become like not visible almost, and then it'll pop back visible. When it goes out, the chain is broken. They no longer have you. When it comes back, like more in, it looks like it's more in color. You'll see it more defined in color. That's when you're off that chain, your own. You are back connected to all your yous, not their many yous. We are the ones that are the cosmic change makers, or that is what's been going on. You know, those tall like structures are either entrances or they are like a satellite, or it could be that helps rotate the planet. No, because yeah, it's an entrance, because what is the inside of that planet, when you go in, is hollow. Bitch, that's what it is. Ah. Why? How the fuck is it hollow? It's hollow. It's something that spins inside of it that releases energy or something. Maybe, bitch, is all these motherfucking planets satellites? Like futuristic satellites? Yeah, it's hollow in the inside. It's something that's dead in the center. Okay, what's dead in the center, it looks like, let's say you have a number 3, right? And you write another number 3, you turn it towards that 3. It's almost like a 8 that is split in half, right? And it's an entrance. It's a fucking door, it's an entrance. So I wonder if when they say follow the lights, that energy that you're following, you're feeding, I wonder if that is continuing to feed the negative, no, it's not negative, it's upside down because you're up. It is the opposite of you. Hold on. Alright, going inside where it's hollow, going through that 8 that's split in half, that looks like 2 3s that are facing each other, is the other, it's either, I want to say duality, or it's the parallel to what is here. So you'll be going into that one that is parallel to, alright, I think I said it 2 or 3 times. My head is starting to fucking hurt. Is that how you enter parallel? It has to be, because something is holding it, something is wrapped around that. Yeah, that's what it is. Inside the inner earth is hollow, and then there's the door that you go through that will lead you to the parallel on the other side. Could that be what it is, or are we the parallel mirrored? Because that, what is around that, it also looks like ice. Does that represent the Arctic? Antarctica? If that is the case, outside of the dome, there's where it looks like a triangle. That's how you get out. Or that's how you can open that shit. No, not you. That's either melting, shattering, or it's something's at war with it, fighting. I'm going to look more. We think that's where the war, one of the battles are going on for different entities, seen, unseen, I guess. No, those are definitely seen, a low vibration in that form. That's got to be where the battle is happening with many countries, and where that technology, the contracts are being signed. The mouth is where that triangle is to and not get out. It's like it's shrinking. Either the firmament or the the domes, it's like it's coming in, it's closing or something. What the fuck is a firmament? I need to go look up some stuff. You know what's disturbing? We don't think there's any of us that are representing us there. There's that's imitation of us there. And that's why they keep getting this fucked up shit and not the advanced stuff. They're getting like the Aldi's version. They're getting stuff that is not complete, and they have to complete it themselves. That's why so long. Yo, these world leaders, these some fucked up motherfuckers. I've always known that, but damn. Alright, it's 111. 111. Hold on. What's outside of that mouth is elder older beings. Hell, they're probably giants, big as shit. That's what it looks like. Oh, those aren't mountains. Those are trees. Wait, what? They look like mountains, but some look like big ass trees. Outside of that, we can find our star family. You can start playing the cosmic game when you go outside of that firmament or through those doors. There's two ways outside of that triangle shape where the mouth is, or in between, and you can pick two sides. No. Why am I seeing something different now? Maybe another thing is the entrance to that door could be an entrance to the universe. Not flying a fucking plane up into a fucking what? Okay, so what we're seeing is also through those doors is how you get to the universe. You can't get to the universe going straight up in a fucking plane. Rocket? What they... Yeah, universe is inside, or that can stand for the universe is inside of us, which we do know. The universe is inside that 8 slit in half, and that's where the Venus can rise out, or that fire. What you know, what you believe is written down in your bleed and in your blood. It's there. Write it into existence. So think of it. Do not like writing it down. That's even lower form. You think it, therefore it'll write itself into existence. It'll pollinate through world, through universe. What you know to believe. 5. That would be 5. That's 10. Okay, we're complete. At the end of the message, it says complete. Yeah, and any way that you do it, there's no wrong way to do this. If you want to write it, you can write it down. But you must know something about it. Looks like a vagina. You know, I really think the pyramid is a fucking vagina. It's a vagina. It's an entrance to another world. Like, shit, we already said that, right? Yeah. I wonder if we go through there, that's the key to unlock what contains in the universe, what's encoded in the universe. Because it's encoded within us. I will ask our greatness I can't stress this enough, all right? You are the light. You are the crystal. No one else. Don't go into the light. You are feeding another source. You understand? You can't complete your whole cycle if you're going. You understand what I'm saying? And I wonder if. Nope. I don't wonder. I don't want to know. You're the light. You guide yourself to the stars. Yeah. It's something that is. It's like your DNA has this badge. Everybody has a certain badge. And they go through. It's certain, you know, it's like a badge of honor. And there's certain levels on that badge. Star. Yeah, and that badge, whatever that is, because you are the key. Yep, we sure are. We are the key. We're able to walk through the door without a fucking key. That was the whole point of them holding a goddamn key. Yeah, you decided to wake up. Or else why would you draw me? Starseed. You are the divine why point. Alright? Choose wisely. Even if you choose wrong, because there's no wrong turns, you just gonna do this shit over. The more fucked up ways. And please know the knowledge, the information, the downloads that you receive is nothing that is not new or anything like that. You're just receiving information that was sent, alright? You need to know that the brighter you are, you know, because that more information you get, the brighter you are. It glows you inside and more come around you. Share that, alright? You'll get brighter, alright? Like, your path will be even lit more, alright? You'll know where to fucking go. That's what I mean by lit more. Not, oh, there's light, let me go. No. That's simple, that's stupid, that's dumb as fuck. It's black as fuck out there. Why the fuck would it be? Look, I'm, okay. Your light grows brighter as you light another. Alright, don't be scared to share your information, no matter how your delivery is. Whoever you are, somebody is going to receive it when they're meant to receive it. When you out here giving this shit like, oh, willy-nilly, I've been waiting to use those words. You give it out all willy-nilly and stuff. Like, you lose points. You lose a lot of money. Yeah, that's what I mean by you lose points. You lose a lot of money. And that lot of money, I'm talking about that karmic debt. That's where that comes into play. So please remember your words. Create worlds. That's a message for me to lighten up. But I honestly feel like y'all can fuck up when you lighten up. And that is for me. I swear every time I lighten up, some motherfucker coming in trying to tell me, oh, you're not light enough. Fuck your life. Arr. Another reason why I asked you to pay very close attention, especially to the foundations, the boards that I drew, because it wasn't I, it was we that drew it. There's stuff on here I don't remember. I was just doing stuff, right? And then when we had this, when it fell, the card fell on there, you know, and that's when I noticed the yellow under there, and it freaked me out. And then I see the line, I'm like, that's a keyhole. And it's a keyhole. Anyways, I put it all through the video. You already got it. We said that, alchemist, because that's what the fuck we said.
In a sense, a European. He doesn't really, in a way, come from anywhere.
Emotional damage.